I've had a hard time filming this. This is attempt number 7, 8, I think. Well, mainly what I want to do is tell my story, because if we keeping our mouths shut and keep being quiet, these people are going to keep doing these things to people or other people. It's going to keep happening, and we can't let that happen. The least you can do, the very little, that the bare minimum, is just tell your story, tell what happened to you, tell your truth. So I want to tell mine. Okay, so 2018, 2 years ago, I wanted to buy a cell phone. I did buy a cell phone. Still have that cell phone. Got locked in a 2-year contract. Okay, so I got to the cell phone store after being after getting off a 12-hour shift. So I was tired. I wanted to get in and get out, get my cell phone and go. Well, this guy was not going to let that happen, okay? I tried so hard to just get in and get out, but it didn't happen. Okay, so I tell him what I need, tell him what's going on. Hey, my contract's up, I need a new phone. He shows me the iPhone options. I pick mine out. I'm like, yay, I can buy it and go. No, he said no. He said before I'm able to pay for it, he has to download the data from my old phone, put it on my new phone. That was not a service that they offered, and that was not a have-to thing. I did not have to stay there and do that, but he made it sound. He said, you have to stay and let me download this onto your new phone. Okay, so I pull up a chair. I'm like, all right, let's do this. Crack knuckles, download that app. Let's get in. So he starts doing that. He starts downloading it. He starts getting passwords, you know, all the stuff you need to do this. So about 10 minutes in, maybe, he starts trying to make normal conversation, you know, where are you from, where do you work, this, that. Then he asks a very weird question. He was like, have you ever hooked up before? And I was like, what? I mean, how do you ask somebody that? Somebody you just met. But this is what I couldn't understand, because I just met him. He made it sound like he was not from there. He made it sound like he did not live there. He made it sound like he only worked here. I had never met this guy in my life. I had no idea who he was. I had never seen this guy, heard of this guy, or so I thought, in my whole life. And he was like, I'm sorry if that come off kind of, straightforward. I was like, it's okay. I kind of just brushed it off because I thought he was just being a dumb boy. But then he was like, he leaned closer to me and he's like, I'm gonna be quiet. But I was like, why? He's like, because the cameras can hear me. I was like, so? I'm just getting my phone. What's the big deal? He said, I'm gonna show you something. And I was like, okay, what? And he was being all, you know, he was whispering and being kind of weird. And then I heard it zzz, like a zipper. He was unzipping his pants behind the counter. Yes, he was unzipping his pants behind the counter. He was like, look. I was like, no. I know what you just did. You just pulled your thing out, didn't you? He was like, come on. There's a back room back there. Nobody will see. Nobody will hear. Nobody will know. I almost lost it. I almost started crying right there. I was like, please give me my phone. Please let me leave. Let me buy my phone and go. He was like, no. Well, it'll be okay. You act like you'd never done it before. I was like, yeah, I've done it before with somebody I wanted to and somebody I knew. He was like, but I mean, you act like you've never had a one-night stand before, making it sound like I had never. He was making it sound like it was wrong of me to say no. And I did say no. I said, no, I just want to get my phone and go home. Honey, let me go. No. He wasn't taking no for an answer. So he starts to walk around toward me. I was like, no, 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 no. You can't keep that back there. Just ring me up. And lo and behold, thank Jesus, thank God in heaven, somebody walked in. So he zipped his pants up real quick and rang me up. So after that happened, before I left, he was like, add me on Snap, and he yelled his Snap out, his Snapchat. I was like, no, bye. I walked out, I ran out that freaking place, sat in my car, and I just started bawling my eyes out, because it all happened so fast, and it was just so abrupt. It took me aback. I was like, whoa. Nothing like that in public had ever happened to me before. I don't know if I cried because I was so tired. Like, I had been up a long time. I don't know if I cried because the way he was acting. I know definitely that had part of it, because he was acting like I was giving off signals like I wanted it, but I did not. I did not want that thing. I can't believe he unzipped his pants. Ew. Okay, so that's not even the whole thing. I go home and I tell my mom what happened, and she gives me the idea to report him. I did. I reported him. I told them everything that happened, and the copy my data thing, I knew that was a lie. I knew that was a lie. She was like, no, honey, and she was like, I finally got through to her days later. But, because at first I was talking to men, but they finally put me through to the head honcho, and she's a lady, and I told her everything. And I said I thought he was going to be a nice guy because he, downloaded my stuff for me. She said, no, honey, we don't offer that. I was like, he made it sound like I had to do that. I thought that was just something nice that you guys offered. No, he just wanted to keep you there, is what she said. So that kind of broke my heart a little bit, like, because that's scary. So I was like, you know what? No, he is not going to get away with this. I'm going to let the world know. So I made a Twitter thread about it, like everything that happened. I said, prepare for a thread, because such and such at Appalachian Wireless is a blank. And I said a lot of bad words. So after the thread had been up for maybe 30 minutes, I got a message from my old friend in high school. Well, she's still my friend, but she was like, is this so-and-so from Appalachian? I was like, yeah. How do you, or have you met him before? She was like, no, that's such and such's husband. Somebody I went to school with. A girl I went to school with was married to him. He made it sound like he was not from there. He made it sound like he had no connections with the county other than work. He went through all of that just to try to get me in a room and get in my pants. He literally said he only worked here because the money was good. He said he was from a different county. He said he went to a different school. He said he didn't really know anybody here except for the people who come in and buy the phones. He told an elaborate story, like he had been through a trail of girlfriends who had broken his heart, who had done this to him while he was a frat boy, and he mixed that in with being a frat boy and partying, okay. So she sent, the friend I went to high school with sent me the picture of him, and then another picture of him and his wife, and I noticed I had went to high school with her. And I immediately felt bad. I was like, damn. Like, I'm that kind of person. I feel like crap. So I messaged her and I said, hey, do you have Twitter? Do you follow me? I said, if you do, you should probably go look at it. She was like, yeah, I saw. Take it down, please. It's like, wait, you're not concerned about what he did to me and the things he said to me? She said, please, just take it down. I said, I'll take it down. But I need you to know that I reported him, and I will be reporting him over and over again until he gets fired, because he will not do this to anybody else. Keep in mind, I have not been back since, so I don't know. But I did make sure to report his ass. I said his name loud and clear. I said his name over and over to those people. I said you will not get my business again if I have to come back and see his face. Do you understand? Now, I don't know if he's there. I haven't wanted to go back because I'm scared that I'm gonna go back and see him and he's gonna try to make me feel bad, or this stigma around this kind of stuff. Like, I should feel bad for saying no. I should feel bad for being made to feel so nasty. I felt so nasty and disgusting, and I don't know why. That day, when I went out to my car after that, I felt so gross. Because he's gross. He's nasty. And if anybody has been through that, if you went to Appalachian Wireless and he did that, comment. Let me know. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Appalachian Wireless. He's married to a girl we went to high school with. If you've been through that in a different state, at a different store, post your story. Expose them. Tell their wives. I know it sucks, but they should not be running around innocently like this. And I have kept my mouth shut for far too long, and I have thought about that every day. I've been wanting to go back and get a new phone. I've been wanting to upgrade. My fear of him is keeping me from doing that. And I should not be afraid. Nobody should. But I just wanted to tell my truth. That was my story time for today. It's not really, I don't like to think of myself as a storyteller or a storytime YouTuber because, this is the truth, not a story. But I do have so many more, and if you guys are interested, they get better, I promise. They're not all like that, but if you guys are interested, let me know. And you know what? Actually, no, I'm going to do it anyway, but let me know if you like them. Okay? Bye.